Hello everyone and welcome to another Slap Battles video, and in this video I'll be telling you how to get the brand new Shock Glove. Now this glove is pretty hard to get compared to some of the other ones, so just be prepared for a little bit of pain if you're trying to get this one. But the Shock Glove is a lot of fun, and I'm excited to release another video on the Shock Glove in the future, so make sure to stick around for that, maybe even subscribe so you don't miss my Shock Glove video. But enough of that. Let's help you get that Shock Glove right now. So if you're not currently aware of how to get the current Shock Glove, then the process is a simple one, but it's also not. Let me explain. To get this badge, you're going to be taking a nice good old trip to Battle Royale. So where exactly do you get this code? Well, you can get the code in this cabin right over here. Inside the house is where you can get the code. But it gets a little harder from there because you are going to have to do some math. Now, the math isn't all too difficult. You could solve it in your head if you wanted to, but it would be a little faster if you used a calculator. So I'd highly recommend bringing a calculator with you to the Battle Royale. So you're going to solve these math problems, and the answer to each math problem is a digit to the code. You're going to put in the code from top to bottom, which means the answer to the topmost math problem is going to be the first digit of the code, and the answer on the bottommost math problem is going to be on the last digit of the code. So, top to bottom. So once you've solved all the math problems, you're going to have to make a run for the barn. You cannot do it in another Battle Royale match because, again, the code changes every single game. So you're going to have to do the math problem again if you die. So try your best not to die. So once you make a sprint over to the barn, you're going to jump down this hole and input a code. As you can see on video, I was very close to putting in the code this time. And then right before I could put in like the third or fourth digit, I died to the storm. Hopefully you have more luck than me though. Once you hit enter, you should immediately get the badge if you typed in the code correctly. And you get access to a cool room, although I won't show you any spoilers because, you know. So all this sounds kind of easy, right? Not really. The hardest part about this is not the math, it's not the code door, it's the fact that there are a lot of people going here. The reason this is such a big deal is because a lot of people are using the explosive glove usually, and it's like an all-out brawl in and outside of the house. So there's always tons of battling going on. It's crazy. I'm here to give you some strategies on how to accomplish this, starting with the one I found most helpful, and then going on to a few other strategies too, as a sort of a backup plan. Let's get into strategy number 1. So strategy number 1 is the most effective one for me. Also helped my brothers get the glove too. So I would highly recommend this strategy because this strategy works very well. So what I would do with the first strategy is write down the answer to each equation on a notepad and save it. The reason why this is so valuable is because there are only like somewhere between 6 to 10 math problems that can appear on the sign. So if you write down all the equations, the next time you visit, you can just take a quick glance at all the equations and be like, hey, I know what the answer is. And then you can just write down the whole code and be out of there in like 5 seconds. So that's why it's super good to write down the answers of every equation you see and save them for later, because if you don't complete it this time, then it should hopefully be a little easier next time because you already have some of the answers with you saved on a notepad. Okay, strategy number 2. For strategy number 2, what I would do, you usually combine this one with strategy number 1. You usually do not want to rush inside the house at the very start of the game. The reason it's such a bad idea is because there are a ton of people who just rush inside the house with an explosive glove and just absolutely annihilate everyone who's trying to complete their homework in there, and it's just rude and annoying, and I don't want you to take part in that. So what I would do is wait outside the house for a little bit, wait for the explosions to die down, because usually if there's no explosions, there's usually not that much battling going on. So once the explosions have died down, you should be safe, at least for a few moments, to write down one or two of the answers. And if some of an explosive glove comes back in the house, you should try to book it as soon as possible, heal up, wait for the explosions to die down, and then try to write down more answers if you can. Anyways, that's all the tips and tricks I have for getting the brand new shock glove. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next video.